Smoke on the stairs, trailing slow from rooms where whispered secrets go. You'd sit with the windows halfway closed and speak in sentences composed. The scent would hover after dusk, like jasmine steeped in quiet musk. I'd trace it back to where you sat, but you were gone, and that was that. Now empty steps hold nothing much except the air you used to touch. And though I've climbed and tried to mend, the smoke still rises like a friend. Still warm in the filter, your breath remains. A trace of laughter, love and stains. I held it soft, afraid to lose the part of you that didn't bruise. You never left the way you should, just vanished when the air turned good. The room still smells like your disguise of burning truths and half-closed eyes. I light a match but feel no heat. Your warmth still lingers in defeat, still warm in places you once filled, like filters pressed, like time distilled. with cigarettes and whispered moans. The flame was small but deep and wide, a secret place where hearts could hide. The room was full of silver threads from cigarettes and tangled beds. We breathed in words we didn't say, and let the smoke just drift away. Now when I light one just for air, it tastes like you, though you're not there. And what we burned is still aglow in every breath I'll never show. She only smoked when she lied, with lipstick thick and lashes white. She'd strike a match and speak so sweet, while hiding fire beneath her feet. She'd lean on walls like paper thin and blow the truth across my skin. Each puff a veil, each pause a bluff. Her smoke was soft, but not enough. a scent that knows and tells it all. She only smoked when she betrayed, and still her lies refuse to fade. She danced around the cigarette tray, dropping ash like words she wouldn't say. Her heels were light, her eyes half closed, a habit dressed in Sunday's clothes. The tray was full, her glass half sipped, her lipstick red, her collar slipped. She spun in circles made of smoke, and smiled like every vow's a joke. That's left are burned down tips, the taste of wine on phantom lips. She danced away, but I still stayed alone beside her cigarette tray. She left the lighter on the sill, a little gold, a little still. I picked it up, then set it down, like holding fire from a crown. It smelled of her and something blue, of after hours and fading you. She used to flick, then lean and smile, a ritual that lasted miles. Now I don't smoke, but sometimes late I light it just to test my It cracked like wood beneath the sky. She smiled too wide and leaned too near, and left her smoke behind my ear. She'd joke and choke on every puff, and swear that love was just a bluff. But something fragile hid beneath, like cinders caught in velveteen. Now when I hear a laugh that burns, I flinch at all the ash that turns. She's gone but left her heat in me, a chuckle steeped in memory. There's smoke on the sheet from the night before, a ghost of you, a whispered war. You turned and sighed, then faced the wall, and left me nothing else at all. The burn marks still won't rub away, like all the things you wouldn't say. You lit one up instead of me, and breathed out love too quietly. Now every morning starts with smoke, with sheets that smell like promises broke. You're gone, but still I taste defeat in shadows curled across the sheet. Two things you left to spell my name. You tapped the ash and spun the gold, then walked out slow and left me cold. I cleaned the tray but left the rest, the ring still spinning on my chest. You smoked me out with every breath and lit a path that led to death. Now nights are quiet, sweet and grim. I stare at both and think of him. Two circles still define the stain, the ashtray and the wedding ring. Her smoke on my collar still stays, like perfume trapped in yesterday's haze. She kissed my neck, then turned away, but left her scent where ghosts would play. No wind or wash has pulled it free. It clings like silk, it breathes like me. I touch the spot and feel the burn, a memory that won't return. Now every jacket feels like her, with every thread a whisper stirred. Her love was brief, her goodbye brave, but her smoke is something I a cigarette by the clock she left, still warm with parting soft and dead. The hour hand won't pass that time, it circles slow around the crime. She always smoked when truth was near, and flicked her ash to kill the fear. I watched the sparks fall to the floor, like words she wouldn't use no more. Now every tick just hums her name, wrapped in regret and silent flame. The clock still ticks but won't move on. The cigarette, like her, is gone. She smoked in the doorway, calm and still, lit by the neon from the hill. The rain fell light across her shoes, but she just smiled and lit her fuse. I passed her twice, she didn't speak, just dragged and stared down on the street. The city roared, the world moved on, but in that frame she just belonged. I see that doorway now and then, and wonder if she waits again. A single flame, a breath so pure, and questions I will not endure. stains the blues too deep from promises I couldn't keep. You lit one up and sighed so low and filled my chest with what I know. The window shook, the curtain breathed. You smoke like pain you never grieved. Each puff a chord, each glance a key that played the last of you and me. Now every blues I try to sing still holds the ash you used to bring. And though the fire has long gone cold, your smoke still wraps around the gold. Tulips and a match lit the night. She leaned and kissed the flame just right. She didn't smile, she didn't speak, but said it all with just her cheek. The glow danced soft across her chin, a moment carved in smoke and sin. She passed the match and touched my hand and burned away what love had planned. Now matches strike but don't ignite, not like her lips that flared so bright. Two lips, one night, one perfect spark, then nothing left but glowing dark. tray on the balcony still holds her last apology. She smoked alone in morning air and left her silent settled there. The sunrise kissed her tired hand, but all she gave was drifting sand. She watched the world but didn't stay, just left her ashes where she lay. Now I return and sit outside where once her smoke refused to hide. The tray is cold, the view is wide, but I still smell the girl who lied. Smoke under the door again. You're not here, but you've been. The hallway hums your silent tune, a melody that fades too soon. I didn't hear your key last night, but found a matchbook tucked just right. You slipped through air and scent the floor and haunt me like you did before. I breathe it in, I let it stay. Your smoke says more than you could say. And though the door stays closed and slips from where you hide. lipstick smears and names unstained. She never smoked when she was near, but always did when she left here. I found it tucked beneath her gloss, a wrinkled trail of quiet loss. I held it once, then put it back, a paper heart with seams gone slack. She's gone, but still the filter stays, a dusty echo of her ways. And in my chest the silence swells, like smoke in empty carousel. Her cigarette rolled sad and slow, like she had nowhere else to go. She held it like a broken thing, a half-spent soul, a clipped-off wing. She'd light it with a trembling hand, then flick the flame like shifting sand. Each puff a sigh, each pause a plea, a language lost in nicotine. Now every time I strike a match, I hear her breath, her quiet scratch. And though she left without her bag, her cigarette still starts to drag. filled with yesterdays I can't delete. You smoked in silence, stayed ahead, while every word we needed fled. You tapped the glass, the ash would fall, but nothing left to burn at all. The highway lights rolled past our sins, while you exhaled the could-have-beens. Drive slow with windows wide, but smoke still clings from where you lie. And though the ash is cold and thin, the scent still pulls me back again. She tasted like smoke and midnight sin, a kiss that burned from deep within. Her eyes said go, her hands said stay. And I forgot myself that day. She never finished what she lit, just watched it fade and watched me sit. She smiled and left without a sound, and took the heat from all now every spark that touches flame reminds reminds me of her whispered name. She tasted like smoke and something real.